Hello, welcome back. I thought today I'd do a little video about just rambling about my favourite songs, some of my favourite songs. It's obviously really hard to, it's like asking someone their favourite book, it's really hard to sort of compile a list of your favourite songs, but I've made a bit of a list. I'm just going to take you through a few of my favourites, look on my Spotify. I'll be looking down at my phone a bit, and yeah, I hope it's relaxing. Thank you for anyone who watched my last video. It seems to be doing pretty well, relative to this channel, so yeah, and I've gained a few more subscribers, so that's great. If you like music, you like talking about music, I would love to know in the comments, what your favourite songs are. I try not to say like too much, what your favourite songs are. Yeah, that'd be really interesting, because I always like listening to new music, and it's really interesting what people's tastes are. It's like, yeah, with different songs. Okay, so the first one, I have to mention Fiona Apple first, because I just love her so much. I could do a whole ramble about her. I want all her albums on vinyl. I'd be interested to know, anyone watching this, whether you when you're listening to a song, if you listen to the lyrics more than sort of taking in the whole song as like an atmosphere and considering how it makes you feel. Because I generally don't listen to the lyrics. I don't love songs because of the lyrics. So very rarely I'll actually notice what the lyrics are about, which it sounds weird now I'm saying it, but yeah, it's just how it is. I'm very focused on the music, on just kind of vibes of it. Yeah, so with Fiona Apple, she is one of the artists that I'm sorry if I sound like annoying in this video, but one of the artists that, like, her songs are just poetry, her lyrics are just poetry, and sometimes I'll be listening to it and I'll just think, wow, how have you thought of this? It's so beautiful, so beautiful. So yeah, I really, really like the lyrics that she comes up with. I think she has specifically got a real talent for that. And I love how emotive her music is in general, but her lyrics are really great. So I Know by her, which is from the When the Porn album, is one of the most beautiful songs ever, I think. Something about that song I find incredibly beautiful, and there's a video on YouTube of her singing it, and it's just, she's so there's something so raw about her performances, so just real. There's no you can't imagine her being like a pop star. She just genuine, and yeah, it's a great performance of it. And that whole album has kind of got a jazzy vibe to it, which I really like. But yeah, that song is amazing. I just love it so much. I really like Never Is a Promise as well. I think she wrote that when she was very young, and it's got it's very angsty, and a lot of her music is, but that song again, just beautiful. I don't know how you'd make that as a teenager, because anything that I think I would have created as a teenager would have just been extremely cringy. But yeah, so those are two great ones by her. Since I've Been Loving You, Led Zeppelin. This one is it's bluesy, and there's like the main kind of chorus is just so powerful. Like, on headphones, it's really an experience. If you haven't listened to it, I would encourage you strongly to listen to it, because I don't know, I've listened to a lot of their songs now, but this one is just like unlike any of the others, I feel like, and there's real sort of like, you can feel some pain in the song, which I like. Yeah, it's amazing. Both Sides Now, Joni Mitchell. Such a sad song. I am a lover of Love Actually, the film Love Actually, which I watch every Christmas, and the scene where Emma Thompson's finds out her husband's cheating on her. No spoilers. Well, that is a spoiler, but like, if you haven't watched Love Actually, there's nothing I can do. It's such a sad scene, but I remember like first saying like so much. I remember first watching that scene and thinking, I love that song, what is that song? Which is kind of ironic, because she actually is, the song is, it's not just sort of playing on top of the scene, she's actually listening to it in the bedroom, because he doesn't get her, she finds that a necklace, but he hasn't actually got it for her, he's got it for the woman he's cheating on her with, and he gets her a Joni Mitchell CD. But I just remember from then thinking, this is the most beautiful song. And yeah, I just love it. I like A Case of You as well. You Make Loving Fun, Fleetwood Mac. The Rumours album, I've said this before, I have it on vinyl. I'd never listened to this song before that, because I just sort of listened to a few Fleetwood Mac songs, wasn't really a massive fan, nothing like personal, it's just more to my thing. And yeah, I listened to the whole album on vinyl when I got it, and I loved this song because I just thought it was kind of sexy, it was kind of almost like funky, it just had, I love the atmosphere of it. It feels like if you were to put the feeling of being in love in a song, it would be this song. It's so happy. Yeah, there's just nothing, you can't not kind of feel joyous around it, I think. I sound so pretentious, but it's true. It's such a happy song and I love it. Yeah, it's a great one. My One and Only Thrill, Melody Gardot. There's a real mixture here, honestly. It's so varied, but yeah, she's kind of a jazz artist, and this song, I was with my boyfriend seeing someone perform it live, and that's how I found out about her, because she said this is one of my favourite artists, and I thought, wow, I really see why, because this song is amazing. So that was a really cool experience to actually hear someone performing it, and then to go and kind of obviously listen to more of her songs, but yeah, just it's so lovely. I think that album, The Currency of Man, I think it is. Hang on. No, it's actually The Currency of Man is a great album by her, but I think the one that it's from is actually called My One and Only Thrill. Yeah, great. Again, Norah Jones, just in general, Norah Jones, I love her voice. I love her voice. Those Sweet Words. Who Am I to You? The Prettiest Thing. Come Away With Me, Turn Me On. She's got so many good songs, and I really, again, she's someone that I want a few of her albums on vinyl. Yeah. I really like Erykah Badu as well. On and On. Didn't You Know? See, this is another thing that I'd be interested in hearing people's opinions, because it kind of annoys me when people kind of belittle you liking a popular song, like the most popular song of an artist, because I feel like that's the whole point why it's popular, is that it's good. And I don't think there's anything wrong with liking the most popular song by someone, because that doesn't mean it doesn't automatically mean it's not good because it's popular. It means the opposite, you know. Jimi Hendrix, Machine Gun. I'm having to look some of these up because what was the other one I wanted to mention called? Spanish Castle Magic. Some of his blues stuff is really good. Gypsy Eyes I like. Bill Withers, Make a Smile for Me. This is a song that I've only started listening to recently, but I love it. It is so just, I don't know. I'm running out of adjectives for these songs. Every song that I'm saying is a song I love, and I don't want to say that too many times because it's annoying, but yeah, it's kind of a slow one. I like Use Me as well from a different album, and Kissing My Love. Lake Street Dive as well. I thought they were called Lake Street Drive for ages. But I like Better Than, and I'm terrible at remembering names of songs sometimes. What I'm Doing Here I really like, so I need to listen to more of their stuff actually. I really like it. Yeah. I get caught up sometimes listening to the same music and not sort of branching out. I got a new phone, and then I had to redo my Spotify, like create a new account or use another account I had, so I lost kind of all the music data that I'd gathered on my old phone, because I wanted to get like a student discount, you know, or like you don't have to pay as much if you are a student for a subscription, and yeah, so I lost a lot of it, so I'm not getting the same. I didn't realise how much having listened to so much music on that account made a difference, because things would just pop up, and I realised now I'm kind of struggling to like find new music almost, because and by new I mean new to me, not just like as in new recent music, because it's, yeah, I think once it sort of knows what you listen to, it pops up with things that you might like, and that's kind of annoying, because I feel like I'm listening to stuff repeatedly, or I don't really want to listen to the liked songs I have. But a album that I really like is Black Messiah by D'Angelo. This is kind of soul stuff, and so many of these songs are great. 1,000 Deaths, really love. My mum loves that song, Really Love. It's called Really Love. And it's, the opening is like Spanish guitar, and just a lovely, like, kind of serene opening, and then it changes, and yeah, you wouldn't really guess. It kind of builds, and it's great. There are honestly quite a few of his songs that I really like. Obviously Prince, obviously. Purple Rain is my favourite song. There's just, I know I said that it's really hard to compile a list, but Purple Rain is always at the top. It just never won't be, because there's something about it that just gives it that status for me for some reason. I just love it. It no other song makes me cry. When I watch the video on YouTube, like from the film, it makes me cry every time for some reason, and no other song that happens with. So yeah, I really like If I Was Your Girlfriend as well, and a very different kind of atmosphere, but Sometimes It Snows in April is really lovely as well. I wish copyright wasn't a thing and I could play these, because I feel like me just talking about it, I'm sorry if this is boring or anything, but kind of a very singular song, and by people I haven't really listened to anything else, is Smoke by Luke Levinson and Abby Smith. I think she goes by Yeba, I think, as well. That's a great song. I just found it randomly like a few years ago, and it's really, really great. She's got an amazing voice, like absolutely great singer. Aretha Franklin, Ain't No Way, and Chain of Fools on the headphones. Listen to that on headphones. Cosmic Blues, Janis Joplin. I've got Fairies Wear Boots on this playlist that I'm looking at. It's kind of like some songs that I think are just, I have my guilty pleasure songs. I know they're not, like, guilty pleasure shouldn't be a thing, but I do like Olivia Rodrigo. Also to some Taylor Swift as well, although when I first started university, for some reason, so a little story here, when I first started university, these people, I think there's a Taylor Swift society here, these people that I met, they really liked her and they were talking about her songs and the Reputation album, and so I just listened to her. I'd never really listened to her before. I only knew her very early songs, like Love Story, which I loved when I was little. And so I listened to Reputation and I really, really liked it, and that's obviously my favourite album by her, but I really liked it and honestly became a little bit of a Swiftie. My first 2 years of uni, she was my most listened to artist. I just found her really easy listening, and they're so catchy. There's no doubt about it that she has some talent in making her songs catchy, or whoever writes her songs. I don't know whether she writes her own songs or whatever, but there's definitely a talent there. Yeah, I have my guilty pleasure songs like that, and Olivia Rodrigo, I do like her as well. But these are sort of songs where they're really, really good songs. They're actually good. Whatever that means. Oh, Shadow Boxer, Fiona Apple. I used to... So, it's such an angry song, as a lot of her songs are. But, yeah, I used to sing that like the top of my lungs in my bedroom. Did I say this? Fairies Wear Boots, Black Sabbath? I don't know whether I said that, but I love that song. I'll just go through a few more and then I'll probably finish. I'll probably leave it there. And a song recently, I've made this playlist that just kind of got very kind of chill songs, easy listening. Is Amsterdam by Gregory Alan Sakov, or Isakov. That's very haunting and beautiful in its own way. Random, I don't know him as an artist, but just came across that song, really liked it. I also really like Suki Waterhouse, Devil I Know, and Moves. I have a bit of a crush on her, as probably most people do, and yeah, I love the songs. I think they're great. Also, Got It Bad by Leisure, been really enjoying recently. And I've got a lot of Frank Ocean on this playlist, and I do love him. Lost, I like the older stuff. Pyramids, I think Pyramids is like a 7-minute song or something. Blood Orange as well. Specifically, what's the album called? Coastal Grooves. Yeah, that's a great album. Been listening to that a lot recently, and it's probably one of my favourite albums. Yeah, I think I'll probably leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry if it was a bad video. It's quite difficult talking about songs when you can't play them, or obviously you have no idea if you haven't listened to it what it sounds like, so I'm just talking and trying to find adjectives that describe it well. But yeah, those are a few of my favourite songs, albums, thoughts about music. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was relaxing in some way. I kind of like the chilled holding the mic. I got my record player in the background. So yeah, hope you have a good day wherever you are. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. Bye.